Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Elodie's Crafts and Creations, and today we're going to work on our junk journal and decorate it. I'm so excited. So this is for our Crafty Christmas in July collaboration. I urge you to have a look at all the other videos and stuff, and of course don't hesitate and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what I do. It really supports my work. Guys, so the next step is to add some decorations within our journal. I've just spent a little bit of time putting some gesso over all the pages because I didn't really like the dark blue splatter. So I don't know if you'll see the difference, but it's quite muted now. And my idea is to just add a couple of images a bit everywhere to just add a little something. And for instance, this looks pretty cool, so let's do that. As usual, when gluing paper on paper, I use PVA or white glue as I think it works perfectly well. I am using my little paintbrush so that I am sure I have hit all the spots necessary so that my little fussy cut just doesn't get removed. I'm just trying to find a little place that's a bit lighter. I'm looking for light green, something where this would go nicely. Here I am adjusting the size of our card so that the bird is in the window and really staring at us, but not in a creepy way, I think. I hope. I have finally found a place that looks good for a mistletoe. As you can see, the page has tinges of green. Also with the envelope, I think it looks really well together in terms of colors. So again, I am using my paintbrush, but the problem is that by the time I put the fussy cut with all the glue on the page, most of the glue has dried. Do you guys have the same issue, or is it really just because it's really hot here in Lyon, in France? Sometimes we do reach 40 degrees Celsius, that's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It's really, really hot at the moment. Do you guys have this problem or not? I would love to know if you do, and if you have any solutions or ideas to just not have this problem, because it takes a lot of time just to go back and glue every single thing again, over and over again. So here I'm just figuring out what would go better in the page. Again, I'm just checking the colors. As you can see, this bird is pretty brown. There's a lot of brown in the page, so I think it goes really, really well together. I am also adding some vintage images. I got these from a vintage book here in France, and I think it looks pretty cool. In every single page, I like to use one of each, so one animal, one leaf or plant, and I do love mushrooms as well, so that's always an option. And I did get some really, really nice books recently. If you are interested, I do have kits with all these fussy cuts. So I have kits with mushrooms, I have kits with just leaves and plants or animals. All these kits are available in my Etsy store, so don't hesitate to just go and have a look. Also, I make custom kits, so if you are looking for something in particular, don't hesitate to just ask me and I will see what I can do and what I have at home. I find my books and all the things that I put in my kits in a variety of thrift stores. I do manage one here in France, so it's pretty cool. What are your thoughts on vintage and already used stuff, like secondhand goods, like whether it's clothes or just general things like cooking stuff or books. Like, do you guys use these? Do you buy stuff from second-hand stores, or do you only buy from just regular craft stores? I'm pretty interested in knowing what your thoughts are on this. I am a bit of an environmentalist, so I do like to favor buying secondhand goods to reduce waste. But that's my personal opinion, so I would just love to know what you guys think and where you buy your goods and how much does it cost, because it costs so much to just buy on any normal craft stores. Like, I mean, I love Stamperia, but it's so expensive. So yeah, I am actually thinking of making my own digital kits. I have started making a few. I would actually love if you had a look. I have a lot of digital kits, and I am just starting out and trying to understand how Photoshop works and stuff like this. So again, if you're looking for something in particular, I would love to have your thoughts and see if I can help in any way. Recently I made a digital kit with labels that somebody asked me. I thought it was really cool. It's all labels about fun facts and fun stuff about fairies. I really like to make little label sheets with fun facts. I think it's really cool, and it's something that you can really use in any junk journals to just decorate and also make it interesting. So I do tend to use those a lot in my own junk journals. I really like the idea. Here I am using a little bit of tacky glue because it's cardboard, so sometimes, and it's also vintage cardboard, so sometimes it's a bit harder to glue on paper, especially paper that's a bit glossy and a little bit with like a plastic sheet on top. But this is an example of things that I find in some vintage books, and they make some really cool cards. I'm just really sad I haven't found the perfect space to put those cards in this journal yet. Another idea to decorate our junk journal here is to use some lace. If you remember my first video, Lisa sent me quite a few things. I'm really excited to use them. There's a lot of them. And I have some of my own. I've got like a lot of really beautiful vintage lace. So we'll see what I can use. I really like the white one though for today because it's very Christmassy. So let's just see, like for example here, something would be nice. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. As always, when it comes to gluing textile, I use textile glue. It is really the best, I think. And when it's lace, I just put a little bit everywhere so that it gets glued perfectly. Okay, number one done. So then I don't want to use this one anymore, even though I really love it. This looks amazing. Oh my. Guys, I just got the best idea. So I just brought some, what are they called? Paillettes, glitter. And I think maybe we can have a little bit of fun with glitter. I've got a couple of little stars that I think would look fantastic. So let's just find somewhere to just put them. So it was really difficult to videotape that because unless you don't do videos, you don't know that on your phone everything is reversed. So like whenever I had to put the little piece of glitter forward, I had to actually do it back with my fingers. I mean, it was such a mess. It was really hard, but I hope you really like that little bit of you know, focus, I guess. So here we are now just adding this piece of glitter everywhere in our journal. There's some silver ones and then there's some gold ones. I'm just trying to put them according to the pages where I prefer them. No! This is not what I wanted. So I am adding some gold flakes, well, these pieces of glitter, mostly in warm pages, and the silver pieces are more on cold pages. So this is Color Theory. The warm colors are more like oranges, reds, and yellows, and the blue, whites, and greens are more of a winter and cold colors. Since it is a winter journal, I could have used only blues, but I do like to use other colors to contrast the blues, and also I really like the red and green combo in winter colors. I love how it all sparkles, don't you? It's so pretty. My next idea for this video is to actually put some sparkles, some more sparkles. So let's just do that. So I'm just gonna grab my glue, figure out where I want to add these sparkles, and let's just glue it and add a lot of snow everywhere, I guess, in this journal. Isn't this cool? It looks really cool. I'm gonna go grab a paintbrush because I think it's gonna work so much better. And let's grab some tacky glue. It must be here somewhere. Let's do this. I do have other color glitter like silver and gold, but I did decide to use only the snow or white looking one so that it wasn't too bright, too, you know, I didn't want it to just come out so much. So it's just really quite difficult to see. You have to really appreciate and just get in there and just have a look at all the pages and all the details to actually find it. But that's something I really like and I really want people to do in my journal. So that's what I did. As we continue to decorate the journal, I am using some textile glue to glue this beautiful, beautiful lace that Lisa sent me on this little pocket here. If you haven't seen the video with the unboxing of Lisa's package, do have a look. It's the first video of this series and it's just amazing. And here, since this is not plastic, it's actually natural fabric, I am putting some glue at the end so that it doesn't fray. And now let's just continue decorating our journal. So this is a card that I'm decorating since it's like popping out. And I am using my textile glue and this is some cotton. Also we're using it here to decorate the end of little pocket because it looks a little bit too straight. For me, I really like to hide that, and it also serves as a reminder that there's a pocket here because they're usually pretty well hidden. So you can see it much better now and you can see that there's a pocket and there's something inside. So it's a little bit of decoration, but it also serves a purpose, which is pretty cool, I think. I like to use my lace only once, so as soon as I've used it, I just put it away. But sometimes it is quite difficult to decide which one you would prefer, and sometimes you just don't have exactly what you're looking for, which is really difficult, I find. And also there's all the laces that you think like, oh no, I want to keep this for something special. Well, this is something special. So here I am using another one of Lisa's laces, which is absolutely gorgeous, I think. I mean, she did send me just gorgeous stuff. But it is really, really hard to decide which laces I should use, which I shouldn't, which I should just keep for later. I mean, what if later I have some beautiful pocket and I can't find the lace because the lace was used before? So you do have a little bit of planning ahead to do. I do tend to have a look a little bit everywhere and sometimes just choose some lace in advance to make sure I don't use it twice or should have used it before or something like that. Well, this is it, guys, for the cloth, but I did have another idea. Bear with me. I got these dies from, can't remember where from, and they look really amazing. I will put the link below if you're interested. Here we are. I definitely realized we should have probably glued them earlier. But you know, I think these would look just amazing and be like the final touch on these journals. On this journal, there's only one. What do you think? I think it will look pretty cool. So how about that? Let's just put like at least one per page. I hope I have enough. Maybe a bit less than one. We'll see. And I will put it in places where there's, you know, not much going on, like this area here, for instance. I don't like it when it's right in the middle. I prefer something excentré. Okay, let's just start with this one. So I'm gonna glue this with PVA glue, so I need to get more. I also have a couple that are silver, so we'll see if we can put those somewhere. Maybe. Let me get some glue. Alright, so to glue these little snowflakes, I'm going to need some scrap paper, and I'm going to order them so that I'm sure I don't put the same ones too close to each other. Oh my god, they're so difficult to recognize. Is that the same? I think it's the same. There's a lot of different ones. I've done these a long time ago, so I didn't actually remember there were that many dies, and well, there's a lot of them. In my last canvas journals I also used dies, but since it was a forest themed junk journal, I used fern dies, and I just really loved them. I think it really adds a lot of dimension as well as decoration. What do you guys think? Also, I would be interested in knowing if you would be interested in some die cuts. I mean, I do have the dies. It does take a long time to actually make them and like take them out. Sometimes they don't get cut that well, so it's definitely not gonna be free. But I can also make more and put them up in my Etsy store. I would be really interested to know if you guys are interested in some die cuts in my Etsy store, and also what kind, because I do have loads of them and I can make more of any of these. Okay, so that's this one. I just put them away so I remember which one I've already put. Okay, silver one looks really cool here. the really cool thing, I think, is that they kind of disappear. Like, it's only when you really look at them that you see there's these little snowflakes there. So it's like you have to really search for them. And I think that's really, really cool because, you know, it's not just there. I just love it. I'm just gonna glue this one here as well. If I don't have enough, I'll just make more. Even though, honestly, it was a bit of a pain to like remove them from the thingy. It was a bit of a mess. Let's put maybe a big one somewhere here, and let's put a small one maybe here. So I don't know if you've caught how I choose the areas I want my snowflakes to be. It's really a bit of an empty place where nothing's happening really, because I just like it when, well, in this kind of journal, it's only my second one, but for now, my idea is that there's a lot going on in the page. I want you never to be tired of looking at this journal, always to be something new to look at. So there has to be like loads of layers and loads of things going on, and just discovering that underneath, you know, there's like silver and gold and stuff like this, like always. Okay, so we've done all of them. So now we can, I guess, start anew. So here, look at this page. I'm also looking at texture. So texture is something going on. So I'm going to avoid texture, and also because it's really hard to glue on texture. So there is some texture here. This is really flat, and you see there's not much going on. This is pretty, I mean, there's the rabbit you can't see very well, and the mushroom, and there's loads of stuff going on here. So this is my favorite spot. And it doesn't matter if there's something underneath. I'm always like, oh, so it means my work was for nothing. But I don't think that's true. This is all a process. You have to sometimes just do some steps again. I think it's pretty normal. Okay, this is going to be a bit big for this one, so here will be cool. Last time I used some plant die cuts everywhere, like leaves. I just put them everywhere and it was so nice. I just love die cuts, honestly. Okay, I've got a lot of pages left. Definitely not enough of these little guys, I think. I really don't want to take my machine out. Let's just keep going and pray for the best. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here this video. I hope you liked it, all these little ways in which to decorate your canvas junk journal like mine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like what we've done today. I would love your ideas if you have any other ideas and stuff to do for this junk journal. Yeah, let me know. Would love to have your thoughts, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye guys.